Okay, we're back. I ran out of storage on my other video, so I started another one. But our dough is done, and now we're going to cut it into 6 pieces. So, here's our dough. Get a knife. That works. So, I'm going to go in half. Sorry. My dog got zoomies, and so, yeah, sorry about that. Alright, so now we're just cutting into 6 parts. I'm gonna go here. Alright, now that we have 6 parts, we're going to make them into spheres. We'll stretch and tuck. I'll come back when they're all done. Now that I have all 6 of my spheres, I'm going to put them on a pan and lightly dust them with flour again and have them rise. See if you can get another rise out of them for like 15 minutes. While I'm waiting for my dough to rise, I'm going to start on making rice. So I'm just gonna do 2 cups of this, 4 cups of water in my Dutch oven. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, so I'm gonna take my balls of dough and I'm going to flatten them out and roll them out into little ovals, if you will. I'm gonna flatten it with my hands first. And I'm gonna take my rolling pin and I'm gonna And I'm not too worried about making them like the perfect shape because it's about taste. Alright, I'm gonna do the rest of the 5 and then I'll come back when they're done. So now my naan is all rolled out over there. So I'm gonna start seasoning my skillet. I'm just going to take a half a teaspoon of olive oil and rub down my skillet with a paper towel with the oil. I only need about half of this. I think that's good. Alright. I'm gonna take my fresh up paper towel. I'm gonna get all the oil on it. I'm gonna rub down my skillet. Now that my skillet is hot and seasoned, we're gonna start cooking the naan. So I'm going to place one in, and I'm gonna cook it for about a minute until I see bubbling on the surface. Then I'm gonna flip it and cook it for like another minute. I'm nervous, this is my first time doing it. I'm gonna come back and show you once it's bubbly. What it's looking like so far. I didn't do that bad. Pretty proud of myself. So I'm gonna let it cook for like a solid minute on this side and then maybe flip it again to see if I can get more char right there. This is what it looks like. I got some char right here and I'm letting it cook a little longer on this side, but it's looking really good so far. And then I'm gonna cook the rest of my naan and I'll come back. Okay, so our naan is done, it's all cooked. This is what they look like. Now I'm going to start cooking the actual butter chicken. Okay, so I have our marinated chicken. and I have 2 tablespoons of butter in my pan. I'm going to take my tongs and put my chicken in here and let it whiten up. It's not gonna brown because of the marination, but yeah. So I'm just gonna take chicken and put it in my pan. I'll come back when it's all cooking. Okay, so here's it cooking. It smells so good. But after it cooks for like another minute or so, I'm going to add in heavy whipping cream, tomato puree, some sugar, and some salt. So, yep. Okay, so now that my chicken is cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and add in 2 cups tomato puree, 2 cups heavy cream, 2 tablespoons sugar, and I think half a teaspoon of salt. I'll really look. Here's my heavy whipping cream. Alright, and then my 1 cup is dirty, so I'm gonna use my 1/2 cup 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 2 tablespoons sugar. For now. 1 and 2. And I gotta see how much salt. It's 2.5 teaspoons. Do 1, 2 and a half. Okay. I moved to a bigger pot, but this is what it looks like, and I'm gonna let this simmer with a lid on for 20 minutes. Okay, so she's done simmering. I'm going to just test it, see what it needs. It's good. I think it needs some salt and like garlic powder, something like that. So I'm gonna add that and it's done. Okay, it's all done. I'm just gonna package a container for you. So I'm gonna get some rice. Put it at the bottom. My rice is a little bit overcooked. I apologize for that. But we have rice, and I'm gonna give you some curry and chicken. Just right over that. Curry sauce. And a little bit more chicken. Okay. And there's that, and I'll have a piece of naan for you.